Welcome back. We're going to talk about essential documents. Essential documents. What are essential documents? These are documents which individually and collectively permit evaluation of the conduct of a trial and the quality of the data produced. These documents serve to demonstrate the compliance of the investigators, the sponsor, and monitor with the standard of good clinical practice with all the applicable regulatory requirements. We are very regulated, so we want to make sure we have all those essential documents. So you might hear documents like 1572, and every one of these documents we'll talk about later. DOA log, delegation of authority log, investigation brochure, signature page, protocol signature page, IRB correspondence, monitoring, medical licenses, financial disclosure form, and the general correspondence with IRB. So you see a lot of that as we progress. And these are some of the things we typically would look for. Like we stated, 1572 would be expected to have the signature of the PI and with the dates. The sub-I that would work with this PI, the information would be there. The sub-I is just like medical practitioners or doctors also helping the main PI on the study. So there'll be 3 doctors, for example. One will be the main doctor for the study that would have their name. The others will be sub-Is supporting the study in general. So we'll need the protocol signature page, the original signed by the PI. We need the investigational brochure signature page. We want to see it signed. We want to see the financial disclosure form for all listed on the 1572. So the financial disclosure form would just show there is no conflict of interest within the participants on the trial or the and the sponsor itself. So just to ensure that there's no conflict of interest in the trial. Want to check the current medical license and CVs for the PI. Want to see that those licenses are very current, and if it's about to expire, we want to make sure that we can put the updated version on file at any point in time. Some other things we should just consider is going to be all correspondence with the IRB should be documented. The membership list filed within the IRB website, and things like, the initial submission date, the continuous reviewing report and acknowledgement, final report if applicable, reportable event forms and acknowledgement if applicable in the trial also should be part of it. Want to make sure we have the GCP training done, evidence on file. IATA would be certification would be training that is typically common for GCP also. If there's an EDC training, electronic data capture training, which is just the tool they use for capturing the trial itself, the certificate should be on file. And all the staff training documentation for the protocol, for the SIVs, for the attendees of the SIV should be on file also. The other things we should consider for sure would be, the reports and log, copy of delegation of authority log, copy of the monitor log for the CRAs when they're on site, when they sign, copy of final screening log, copy of the release checklist for the IP, copy of IP accountability log, which is just showing reconciliation of the medication provided to the subject and if it was actually used in accordance with the protocol. The shipping record should also be documented. The IP return and destruction form should be documented also. And the temperature log should be collected and tracked also within the study. Of course, we should have copies of all our SIV reports with confirmation letters and the follow-up letters. The same thing for the IMV, for the reports, confirmation and follow-up letters. The same thing for the closeout visit, the report with confirmation and follow-up letters. All correspondence, all site selection email and letter that are relevant to the kickoff of the site. Email correspondence around screening and enrollment, eligibility notification email for the subject, screening closed email, and enrollment closed email. All of these are critical documentation that we want to make sure we can keep on file in case auditors come in to audit our site, we can be audit ready. And hope that was helpful. See you in the next class.